Good morning, it's Laura Coleman here from Be Modern Meditation, and it's Monday bank holiday, and I suspect that I won't be joined by many people this morning for our Monday meditation, because I had completely forgotten it was bank holiday, if I'm honest. So it was all still scheduled, and it's such a beautiful morning. I thought I would come and do this meditation anyway. And if you haven't joined me before for meditation, the idea really is to keep it as simple as possible, because meditation can so easily become a casualty of a busy life, and it can be that thing that you just don't manage to do. And when you do it, it can sometimes feel busy in your mind, and you can wonder if it's making a difference. And it's really useful to know that it doesn't matter what it feels like during your meditation. It doesn't matter if your mind's really busy. It doesn't matter if you barely know, if you spend most of the time thinking and you barely remember to come back to the practice. The fact that you've closed your eyes and you're spending that time turning inwards, even if it's just a few minutes, it really does make a difference to how your body's processing stress. And I've experienced that myself this week, having had a week off last week, and just really using my meditation practice to help me to unwind from that, really. So for this morning's practice, we're going to keep it super simple, and so we're literally just going to use our awareness of there's a cat behind me. We're just going to use our awareness of what we can hear as a start point as a way to just begin to train our focus and attention, and then we'll just allow our awareness to, with curiosity, just think about our body. So in terms of your posture, there's nothing special to remember in terms of positions or any sort of, you don't need a special cushion or a special spot. It's really just about being comfortable, and ideally with your lower back supported, so you can truly let go. And especially if it's early morning for you, or you're tired, not having your head resting back on anything can be really useful, so that you don't actually fall asleep. You might even find yourself being a little bit nodding dog if you're quite tired, but you won't actually fall asleep rather. So just gently closing down our eyes and observing, first of all, what it feels like as you close your eyes. How does your body feel? How does your mind feel? Maybe even paying attention to the space in your heart, in the very center of your body. How does it feel in there today? And I invite you to, just for a moment, let go of whatever else is happening in your day today, or whatever else has happened in this weekend or last week, and just be right here, setting an intention before we even begin to be right here. There's nowhere else to go, nothing else to do. This is it. This moment right now is all that's real. Just allow that knowledge to sink in, that right now you have permission to just be here. And allow your awareness to go to the things that you can hear right now, almost as if you were casting a net as far as you can to capture the sounds that are the furthest away, all the way to the nearest. Just allowing the sounds to reach your ears without needing the filter of thinking about what they are or assessing or analyzing. Just allow the raw sensation of hearing. Your ears are just receiving sound. Maybe you notice that a sound might be the most prominent for a moment, and then without realizing, something else takes its place. Just allowing the sounds to flow in and out without trying to control it or shape it. Just the raw experience of hearing right now. And if your mind's wandered, see if you can just come back to sounds. Perhaps you notice sounds more on one side than the other. Perhaps you notice judgment of the sounds. Maybe some sounds feel like good sounds or ones that you want to hear, and others feel like they shouldn't be there. Just notice that tendency of ours to judge. And see if when that happens, you can just take a step back and allow it to just be sound. Allowing sounds in meditation can be a really useful way to make meditation possible anywhere. Because no matter what sound arises, it can just be part of meditation. Coming back when your mind wanders. And we'll pay attention now to our breath as a way of finding an anchor while we allow the sounds to come in and out. So just still allowing the sounds and that awareness of the sounds, but also having your attention with your breath. So just noticing that your body's breathing, and you can just watch the body breathing. You don't need to make anything happen or control it. Even if the mind momentarily does try to control it when we focus on the breath, just see if you can let the breath come and go. Noticing, where do you feel the breath today? Is it where the cool air enters the nostrils or the mouth? Do you notice the chest rising and falling? Or is it the rib cage expanding outwards as you breathe in and breathe out? Or maybe it's the belly, that rise and fall of the belly as the diaphragm contracts and relaxes and allows your root to take in the breath. Just see where you notice what's the most obvious. When we're deeply relaxed, our breath comes from the belly, the effort coming from the diaphragm. But when we're more stressed, we're running on that adrenaline and cortisol, we tend to recruit the rib cage and the chest, and we breathe much higher up. Just notice the quality of your breath. Is it smooth? Is it fast? Or does it change as you pay attention? And perhaps noticing that as we've been paying attention to the breath, that sounds and the awareness of sounds maybe slipped into the background. And as your body's breathing, you can gently note rising and falling to anchor you to the breath. So as you breathe in, noticing the body rising, wherever your attention is, perhaps the belly. So as you breathe in, it's rising. And as you breathe out, it's falling. Rising, falling. Rising, falling. Whenever your mind wanders, just coming back to that rising and falling. And maybe still allowing awareness of sounds. That anchor of the breath. Rising, falling. So your breath is the anchor, and the sounds can just flow in and out whilst you're held steady. And even when the mind wanders, all you need to do is just come back to the breath. It doesn't matter how many times you need to do that. That moment of noticing is all that matters. Rising, falling. And take a few moments now to just follow that process of rising and falling. And then wherever your mind's been, wherever your experience has been, gently let go of the breath and that noting of the rising and falling, and just come back to noticing your body sitting in a chair or wherever you are. Notice your feet on the floor or tucked underneath you if you're cross-legged. Notice your hands in your lap. Notice the chair supporting you. And we'll take 3 slow, deep breaths. These are breathing in through the nose. And then slowly breathing out through the nose. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the nose. Breathing in through the nose. Breathing out through the nose. And then allowing the breath to find its natural rhythm again. Gently returning movement to the fingers and the toes. Maybe allowing that movement to spread to the arms and the legs. Maybe taking a stretch. And whenever you're ready, just gently blinking open the eyes. And I can just see behind me, Daisy's decided to come down and join me. So she's obviously realized that it's the end of our meditation as well. Wherever you are today, I hope you have a great day and that there can be some sunshine, blue skies, and a chance to just connect and slow down, be still. Have a great time, and I will see you very soon. Take care.